He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man, working hard for the man. Hey, he's American dream.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Top Rope Reality, episode 71, part 3. I'm back in between countdowns.
Back on Dream Countdown.
If you will. Now let's get started with 15 greatest rivals for The Undertaker.
AKA, some of them were WrestleMania matches.
Yeah.
Number 15, WrestleMania match, was Diesel.
Number 14 was a WrestleMania match, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Number 13 was half of a WrestleMania match, because there was A-Train in there.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 13 was The Big Show Slow.
Number 12, Mr. McMahon. He was a rival with everybody.
That's true. Number 11, the old casket match. You had to have 12 people get in there and help him. We had Yokozuna.
Number 10, Batista.
Number 9, the entire $1 Million Corporation.
Number 8, Edge.
Great WrestleMania match.
Yes.
They were both undefeated going into that match. Did you know that?
I forgot.
Edge was undefeated at WrestleMania. Number 7, another great WrestleMania match, Randy Orton.
Number 6, a double up. Was it triple? Triple up.
Not in a row.
Not in a row, thank goodness, but
Back
still.
in the day, he had one, and then 2 in a row
Oh,
later.
yes, right, yeah.
Back in the day,
Triple H.
Triple H. Number 5, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Don't call me Stone.
Should have been a part of the streak.
Should have been. That would have been cool. That would have been neat. Stone Cold got a win at WrestleMania.
Number 4, Mankind.
Yes.
Off the other side.
That's true. Number 3, Brock Lesnar. The Beast incarnate.
Another multi-time WrestleMania match. Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania, but I lost more than I've won at WrestleMania, but I'm Mr. WrestleMania. And if I don't like you, I'll super kick you because I don't have to wrestle anymore.
That's true. And numero uno.
With a bullet, number 1.
Two-time WrestleMania opponent. And the man that apparently, according to plans and rumors, Undertaker wanted this man to beat him at WrestleMania and defeat the Streak. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Kane. I'm so glad that didn't happen.
I know. Me too.
Because where would that have gone? At least with Brock, we're getting something.
Yes, and
Kane would have beat Undertaker, and it wouldn't have done nothing with him.
No, and I hope he wouldn't have turned into Corporate King. That really would have been a waste.
Oh, what a waste.
Up next is WWE WrestleMania 32, 10 matches that should happen, but will they?
Number 10, we got the Usos versus the Primetime Players versus the New Day versus the Lucha Dragons. We got 3 of those at SummerSlam.
Yes.
It's going to be a fatal 4 of the WWE Tag Team Championship.
I can see the Usos back in the tag team division. I can see the Usos in a tag team match at WrestleMania.
They have to be
but
back in the
will
tag division. They can't be singles wrestlers.
Yeah, if they do singles, they're done. But will the other 3, any of the other 3, be in?
I think they will.
It's time for a 6-pack challenge, baby.
That's right.
Throw some NXT tag team champions in there. Throw some NXT tag teams in there.
Number 9, the thing doesn't even matter.
Number 9, Rusev wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
And then who cares? Because it didn't help Cesaro, and it didn't even matter. Big Show won it, and they never talked about it again.
Nope, and they did it because of the...
Because he's the Buzo.
Yes.
And he's a giant. And WCW said Andre was his daddy.
That next one, number 8, would be great, and it should be at every WrestleMania.
A 6-pack challenge for the NXT Championship with Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, Tyler Breeze, Rhino, Hideo Itami, and Samoa Joe. Without the champ, we don't know who the champions is in any of these matches, but that would be a huge 6-pack challenge.
And you want to add a little more to this? It's WrestleMania. Make it Elimination Chamber. It's your biggest show. Next year on SummerSlam in the match. Number 7 for the United States Championship.
Interesting.
I don't like the way the matchup is, but I can see it because one guy will probably be tired of being a face after a few months and will be heel again. Cesaro taking on Randy Orton for the United States Championship would be good, and it would be up for grabs. Whoever wins, if they one of them, Seth or John, win the match and take both belts, one of them will be put up in a tournament. Even though Vince hates tournaments.
Of course, the number 6 is something we wanted to see at SummerSlam.
And something they were rumoring about at SummerSlam this year.
But ladies and gentlemen, they're saying it's too big for SummerSlam. But it's big enough for WrestleMania. Sting, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns taking on the Wyatt family. So it's the new Shield versus the Wyatt family.
Number 5, what we talked about earlier. What I said was going to happen.
We did, but that's pretty far off for the same two people.
The Divas Championship. Will it be Nikki defend her title against Charlotte, or will it be a new Divas champion, Charlotte, defend her title against a former champion? What will happen?
What will happen?
And we might see it either.
Number 4 would be a great match for the
yes.
Intercontinental Championship. Kevin Owens.
Who'd have to be Intercontinental champion.
He would need to be. Taking on Chris Jericho. Or Chris Jericho continue on with his most reigns as Intercontinental Champion. He's the Ric Flair of the Intercontinental Championship.
He is.
Or the John Cena of the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
Since nobody will care about Ric Flair for John Cena wins it all. But yes, that would be interesting if Jericho had it and Kevin beat him for the belt. That may be actually more intriguing that way.
The next one, number 3.
She would retire from the MMA.
Would not be a match at all. I'd rather see what they were talking about, Rock and Hunter.
Yes, exactly.
But they have Ronda Rousey.
He's a round.
Ronda Rousey. Yes.
Ronda.
Taking on Stephanie McMahon.
Yes, it needs to be a mixed tag so that The Rock and that Triple H can carry the bulk of the match because Stephanie is not a wrestler, but at the same time, Ronda can just go in there and destroy her and then tag back out. But I can see it. Ronda wants to be in WWE, and after Dana White made his little comments about how wrestling was fake, she's talked about, after she retires from MMA, going to the WWE. Please. Let me
And after what she did to this girl in her last MMA match, a match with Stephanie would be nothing.
That's true.
Ding ding, ding ding, over. Okay, was that 2-second match?
That's why you need a mixed tag match.
Exactly.
Because you can't run it like an MMA match. You don't want it to be like, oh, it's over with already, 30 seconds in. You don't want to do that.
No.
But I think that Ronda Rousey, if they worked her correctly and they brought her in and made her a WWE women's superstar, diva, whatever, and they worked her like like Chyna or like Awesome Kong or Beth Phoenix and stuff like that, she would be doing very well. She could run through them all.
Yeah.
Especially now that we got all those divas. She's got plenty of them to run through. Yeah. Number 2.
And her stopping point or a match that you wonder could be Awesome Kong.
It would be. If she'd flip and leave to you. For the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
16-time World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, John Cena taking on Seth Rollins. Nobody wants to see it again, but okay.
And number 1.
So both of these are rematches from SummerSlam.
Number 1.
But yet they're too big for WrestleMania. So,
in a casket match, which means, I guess, when you're in a casket, you're gone. Brock Lesnar taking on The Undertaker.
It's The Undertaker's match, but he loses most of those
He
matches.
does. Don't be buried alive, because you get pretty much Undertaker's buried alive every time.
Buried alive in casket matches, Undertaker loses.
Up next, 10 former WWE superstars who need to return to NXT.
Number 10, this man is an agent backstage for TNA, so the WWE probably won't hire him. The Hurricane!
Number 9, Paul London to join his former tag team partner.
Paul London has major heat with the Triple H, so probably won't happen. He hates Triple H. Number 8, this man, I've seen interviews where he basically says, I hate where the business is at, and I don't watch it no more, I'm not a part of it, blah, 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 but money talks.
That's right.
Number 8, Hardcore Holly. I think he'd be a good trainer. He'd probably break everybody's noses, but hey.
Number 7, Mickie James.
Yes,
will be very good.
She would be very good in that role. And number 6, same thing. Number 6, I do not think will happen because he has his own stew. But
when he talks, so we know what walks. Yeah.
At the same time, think about it. Lance Storm, if they're willing to pay him to go back, that's who number 6 is though. If they're willing to go back and forth, you know, and pay for him to go back and forth to Canada, Booker T does the same thing. He has his wrestling school and he works basically full time in WWE between commentary and Tough Enough. He's a full-time employee. So,
number 5, Victoria. That would be another diva to help the women's division.
yes, it would be. Number 4, a tag team that not only has their own training school and they do the same thing with Booker T they do with them. And I think it would work out great, and I think they would do well with people like Billy Gunn down there. I think tag team wrestling, that's why they're doing so well with tag team wrestling, is because some of the trainers down there. But the Dudleys will be a great tag team to train tag teams and to work with some of the tag teams in NXT in matches.
Number 3, not really. I mean, it'd be okay. He could put somebody over, and that's X-Pac. But other than that, I really wouldn't want to. I'm not X-Pac. I have no taste for X-Pac.
Yes. I mean, a lot
shows
of
up, don't show up. Yeah, who cares?
A lot of people. I mean, they could go either way. A lot of people. Some people like them. A lot of people have all the whole "you suck" thing.
I mean, if you want to bring him in to get beat up by Apollo Crews, that'd be great.
There you go.
So,
but I mean, he still.
And that's
works.
what they need to do. If they don't have somebody, I mean, they can't have any pick of you know.
Right.
Bring in a name.
Joe Schmo, number 1.
Bring in a top name who's still got some credibility.
Well, they did the same thing. They did the same thing with the Ascension taking on Scotty 2 Hotty and Grandmaster Sensei. It's names that got a reaction.
Here's your check. Go get your butt whipped.
But X-Pac, he is a talent agent for WWE, meaning he goes out and he's a talent scout.
Right.
So he still works for the company.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's on call pretty much. He's an ambassador for the company. They can call him, even though he was in porn, and they won't have China in the
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame because she was in porn, but yet X-Pac was in porn too. It makes no sense. Anyway,
who your friends are.
Oh, there you go. Number 2 is someone we met.
Yeah.
Very good wrestler.
And I can see him in there for
Carlos
a few weeks.
Colon's son, Carlito.
Him being in there, win a few matches, lose a few matches. I mean, it'd be good for a good takeover to have Carlito on a good takeover.
That's true.
And so with number 1, Shelton Benjamin. I would love to see Shelton come back.
Absolutely. And now we're going to finish up with the 20 WWE champions who never got their rematch, number 5 to number 1. The Rock lost the WWE World Heavyweight Championship to John Cena. You don't get your rematch when you go back to Hollywood.
Nope. And when you lose to John Cena, you pretty much...
Yeah, that's true too.
What? Who? No.
Or if you lose
You
it to Daniel
can't see
Bryan,
me.
Daniel Bryan or CM Punk,
Yes.
you don't get your rematch.
Number 4, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
He lost the WWF Championship to Andre the Giant and never got a rematch.
Interesting. Number 3, Bret the Hitman Hart lost the WWF Championship to Shawn Michaels and left the company.
Number 2, Shawn Michaels lost the WWF Championship to Steve Austin and left the company.
Because he broke his back. And number 1 with a bullet. Literally, he put a bullet in his career.
Yes, he did.
Hulk Hogan lost the WWF Championship to the Ultimate Warrior.
And see, that should have been a rematch at SummerSlam that same year.
Because it was too big for WrestleMania.
That's right.
Because that happened at WrestleMania. Edge and Christian was in the audience.
And they
guys.
kick him out. It's amazing.
It is weird, isn't it? Be like, I sat right there. How do you know?
Well, you don't know where you sat at WrestleMania?
I remember where I sat, but
Hey,
you can't find me.
Oh, I'll find me. I'm not going this way. Keep going.
You didn't sit nosebleed either, did you?
No, I didn't.
I was literally, if I would have probably backed up a few more rows, I would have fell out of the building.
Just blow your head up in this. There he is. You know,
I literally, if I would have got up and instead of going down the steps, went up the steps, I would have fell to my death. I was so high up in that daggone building. Because it was an open building.
Yeah, arena, yes.
Same thing as a building.
Yes.
Number 4.
That's what I was trying to say.
Next up in number
Keep
4.
on going here.
Next up in part 4
On the list,
the lesson don't math.
we bring back the 100
What?
pay-per-views you must see before you croak with key matches.
There you go. Because I know you all got upset last week.
20 through 16.
What?
We're going to throw in 5 big men.
Dream match.
Who would win the 5 big dream matches against Brock Lesnar?
Interesting. And 11 long-term booking
Sunday we're starting,
directions
yes.
for WWE in 2015/16. We're going to talk about number 11.
Well, that's a new segment this week, folks.
And ladies and gentlemen, semi-finals
Of
of
the
the
Queen
Queen of the Ring. with Paige versus Awesome Kong, Mickey James versus Sensational Scary Sherry.
And also, we get out the hammer, the nails, the 2x4s, the saws, the drills, and we rebuild.
We continue the rebuilding of promotions.
The USWA. What? USWA? Yes. United States Wrestling Association. Look it up!
Look
It
it
was a
up
great
on
promotion.
on the Google.
Before Vince crushed it.
Crash. The Conga crashed. What?
So come on back to part 4 of the list that does not miss right here at Top Rope Reality on the YouTube. So click on over. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm Justin Carter.
And we'll see every one of you in a few clicks.
He's just a common man.